But we begin with a post-combine mock draft. And it's kind of interesting. This one is from Draft Countdown, and they have the Browns taking a edge rusher, a little undersized, Will McDonald from Iowa State. Here is the scouting report on Will McDonald. Again, 6'4", 240, little undersized, a guy that is kind of developing at Iowa State. You look a little deeper, fast guy, pliable edge, talented, active hands, eager, to make those hard tackles, burst and lower body. The NFL comp is a pretty good one. Randy Gregory, so you're thinking you put this guy, a little undersized, but he's fast, that wide nine technique. You put him on the opposite side of Myles Garrett, and you got two really good athletes who like to get after it. NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah talked a little bit about why this might make sense. And take a listen then to Will McDonald, how he got started and found out he was a pretty good pass rusher in football.
Schwartzy likes to get outside and let those guys rock and roll and really get off the ball. So when you look at where the Browns are picking, second round, pick number 42, if you're looking for edge rushers that have, kind of big-time juice, oh, gosh, I know one of them off the top of my head is you go to Iowa State, and they have, a premier player in Will McDonald in terms of burst and athleticism. He's a little bit undersized, 241 pounds. We'll see what he weighs there, but he can really get off the ball. He can win with spin moves. He can win just turning the corner. But burst and bend is his calling card.
I mean, yeah, I was a big basketball dude. I was always into basketball. I didn't really care too much about football, but, coach, my coach back in high school, Matt Harris, he's coming after me, like every other, day to, ask me to come play football. I'm like, no, I'm good. And so, one day I went out, and he asked me if I can catch. I'm like, yeah, I can catch, and I go out there and catch some balls. And then, he asked me, he said, all right, can you get down and try to get around this tackle? It was our first string tackle. I'm like, all right, bet. And so, we get down in the stands. I'm like, he said, get down in the stands. I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? And so I asked him if he could sobe. He an old, 40, 50-year-old dude. And so I asked him if he could sobe. He said, just put your hand down and just try to get around. So I'm like, all right. And so I get down, and I don't know what move I do. Maybe like a rep move, to get around the tackle. He was like, hold on, do that again. Because I end up winning the rep. And then the second time, he told me to just do whatever. So I tried to mix it up, but I ended up doing the same move. And I ended up winning it again. He was like, hold up, do that one more time. And so I ended up, beating him 3 times, and then that's when we figured out, I was a pass rusher. So I just kind of developed my game from there to try to master it. I watched Max Crosby do his span, Von Miller do his span, but honestly, before them, I was already doing it. So, I just wanted to, kind of mix my game up. I wanted to have a lot of tools in my box. Whether it's, double swipe, cross chop, span, rip, I want to do all of that. And I want to use all of those for counters too, I always want to be relentless to the QB.
Again, that's Will McDonald. Has been tied to the Browns by some folks, thinks that McDonald would do well in Jim Schwartz wide 9 opposite Myles Garrett.